Hello and welcome to Live It Fit Now. I am Dr. Derek Alessi.
And Chef Steve Binks here with you, ready to get healthy.
You are, and you're my chef. You just fed me. It was awesome. I love that meal.
I did. I made you a little bit of dinner, yeah.
I love it, and it was delicious. We're going to be talking about dinner in a little bit. We have a great show to talk to you about today. We are going to be exercising a little bit differently, and we're going to do it in a way that feels really good.
We've got Colleen in our micro consultation. Following traditional wisdom is not getting her the results that she's looking for, so she's looking for some fresh ideas to jumpstart her healthy lifestyle goals.
And we want to give her those fresh ideas regarding a makeover. You're not going to believe this one. We're going to show you a makeover that actually transforms entirely. You're going to be shocked when you see it. And lastly, it's going to come down to dinner.
Yeah, dinner, that meal that you come home, you've had a hard day, maybe you've stayed on point all day, so you think you'll just sneak in a few little treats for yourself. Bad idea. We're going to go over that extensively today.
We're going to be talking about that and so much more coming your way right now on Live It Fit Now.
You're watching Live It Fit Now. Get even more great info by downloading our free app, Live It Fit Now. You'll find it on iTunes and the Google Play Store.
Premier Gourmet is a destination.
For people like me that enjoy cooking at home and they're looking at recipes and things they might see on TV or in a magazine, we're an incredible resource of food ingredients, things like that.
We love the fact that we can bring it to you and we can have it in our store. That's why we're here. That's why we're so passionate about this business. And that's why we love doing what we do.
Locally owned and operated, Premier Gourmet.
Are you tired of dieting and joining health clubs and still frustrated with your fitness? I've been helping people the past 24 years do the right exercises, eat the right foods, and get better results.
I know that I will maintain this. Like, I know this is it. I will not be fat again. I will be fit for life.
Everybody wishes the $10 a month and no long-term commitment spiel worked. It really doesn't. This is an investment in yourself and your future.
You can improve and make progress. If you're ready to get in amazing shape with lasting results, make a commitment to yourself and call me today.
It's our job here at Premier to help you find whatever it is that you're looking for. Being a big store means more selection, more varieties, and new things to experience.
Our store is beautifully organized and mapped out, so if somebody's just like, hey, point me in the right direction, we'll gladly point you. If somebody says, hey, can you take me there? It's, yes, I'll take you.
There's always something new to experience and try. I enjoy when a customer comes back and lets me know that what I've helped them select really worked for their occasion.
The Premier Group, Amherst, Williamsville, Orchard Park.
Do you want to lose weight and eat the right foods, but are struggling to find time to shop and prepare?
It is not just a diet for me, it's become a lifestyle change.
My eating habits needed to be changed, and Chef showed me the path.
He learned about my style and what I loved, and he prepared foods that were perfect for me, perfect fit for me.
Food is delivered fresh to you weekly and oftentimes for less than what you would pay just for the cost of groceries. For convenience and your goals, let me help you.
Welcome back to Live It Fit Now. We're going to jump into the micro consultation. The micro consultation is a shortened version of what we do when we meet with somebody for the first time. Before we give somebody a diet, before we prepare their foods for them, before we do their training at all, we want to meet with them, see what their biggest obstacles are, and make sure that we're drawing a blueprint to get them great success.
Absolutely. This time we're going to be talking about Colleen, and this was really a great one because we were just talking about it a second ago. This is 1 in 3. This is 1 in 3 of my clients and 1 in 3 of your clients that come with the same thing. They're using traditional wisdom or outdated bad information. Let's really call it what it is, outdated and bad information. I know one of the things you do, and that's why you've always been my mentor when it comes to health, wellness, is you have to stay on top of the information. You have to constantly research, constantly find out what new things are happening, what new studies are being done, and what information is out there available to accelerate results. But a lot of times people get locked into a certain pattern. I mean, how many times do we hear low fat still? Oh, I'm not eating that. Don't worry about it. It's low fat. It doesn't matter. Or I'm getting all my fruits and vegetables, so I'm eating 12 pieces of fruit a day. Bad information, conventional wisdom, and will never ever get you to where you want to be.
I couldn't agree more. It's kind of like trying to figure out where the floppy disk goes in today's day and age. If you're working with a floppy disk, you're not going to get the results. When it comes to your health and fitness, it's the same type of thing. Chef Binks was talking about food, and to expand upon that a little bit, yes, low fat, counting calories, something that it doesn't really matter what you're counting if you're not looking at your food selection. All calories are not even close to being equal. For example, 100 calories of cookies is totally different than 100 calories of chicken and asparagus. I think you kind of know that. So counting calories isn't going to do it. When it came to physical fitness, what we were talking about with Colleen is she was taking the stairs instead of the elevator. You heard about that before. She was walking the dog, which is great. She was walking through the neighborhood. In fact, she mentioned she was in a walking club.
Yep, absolutely.
In a walking club. All of those are great things. But when your body fat is high, when you want to get in great shape, it's not going to melt off you by doing those things. In fact, one of the things that Chef Binks talks about is you want to get in great shape so you can enjoy those things. When it came to her with Colleen, we wanted to move her really into modern technology. We wanted to make sure that she was eating the right foods, doing the right kind of exercise, and that we were monitoring it so that she was accountable.
Absolutely. And also giving her the current information, the right information, not outdated information that was just going to derail everything that she was trying to do. I think that we all struggle with that. We remember something from maybe 10 or 15 or 20 years ago. Things are constantly changing. As a young chef, certain fats were no-nos. Now they're super heart healthy fats. Stay current on information. Make sure that you're working towards a productive path towards your healthy lifestyle goals.
And I want to report that she's actually down 40 pounds since we started. Chef Binks as we're preparing her meals. Yeah. I haven't been doing her training, but I've been working for her as her health and fitness consultant. I've been monitoring her, making sure that she's hitting her goals every 2 weeks. And Chef, I think the biggest thing is you're focusing on her dinner.
Oh, absolutely. Her dinners were something that she was really struggling with. Kind of trying to pull it together during the day was okay, but then she hit dinner time and it all fell apart. Let's go take a look in the kitchen. I'll show you exactly what I recommended for her.
Our private clients always want to lose more weight and get in better shape, but at the same time, they don't want to sacrifice taste. It can be done.
Absolutely. Changing up your menus, having something different every single day of the week takes nothing more than a little bit of planning and preparing to have all those choices. That's one of the things that I go through with my clients when I sit down and do an initial consultation with them. They're always concerned that I'm going to eat chicken and broccoli every day. Now, chicken and broccoli is delicious and super healthy, but wouldn't we all get sick of that after a couple of days? We're looking for variety in our menus, different tastes, different textures, and different things for different seasons. That's what we're all about.
Endless choices, endless ways to prepare things, and they all could be super healthy and help you lose weight and drop body fat. Some things that you wouldn't even expect. Now, as Chef says, though, it's not going to just come magically to you unless you contact Chef Binks, and Chef Binks brings you your own food, which you certainly could do, but otherwise, you have to spend, as he always says, a little bit of time planning and preparing your meals.
Takes a minute planning and preparing, getting some things done in advance. If you have a little bit of chicken that's already cooked and ready to go, you can shred some up with a little bit of spinach, a little bit of sun-dried tomato, bind it together with some Pecorino Romano cheese or a little bit of mozzarella and a teeny bit of carbs, a little teeny bit of brown rice, a little teeny bit of couscous. We want to watch those grain carbs, and you have a beautiful stuffed hot pepper. I'll take things like a red pepper, stuff it with ground beef, a little bit of black bean, maybe even a little bit of black bean hummus, just a little bit of carb in with that, a lot of ground beef, and you have this delicious, wonderful meal that will cook relatively quickly. Have to have some of these things done in advance. So it's all about getting things done in advance, planning and preparing.
Do you know when you actually decide to eat, you only have 3 choices? Did you know that?
No, go ahead, give it to me.
3 choices. Did you know that, though?
Give it to me.
I'm going to take that as a no. You can eat protein, you can have fats, you can have carbohydrates, and you can have all of those. This is not about going with a no carbohydrate approach. Some people, they come to us and they've tried Atkins. They've tried going no carb. They've tried more than that, though. Most people have tried counting calories or counting points or starving or skipping meals. You don't need any of that. We can eat from all 3 major macronutrient groups and delicious things, but we do want to keep the blood sugar level nice and stable. So when you're preparing at home, that's how you want to put it together. Lean sources of protein, good vegetables, and a good fat. You could have Chef Binks do the food for you, or you could plan and prepare it yourself.
You know, the thing that I'm kind of stuck on here is you've boiled down the 1,200 recipes that I've created for my clients and my 35 years as a professional chef to 3 food items. I really want to thank you for that. It's all about the diversity. You can mix it up as much as you want. Eat delicious, fat-dropping food, something different 7 days a week.
You're watching Live It Fit Now. Why not take this opportunity to download the free Live It Fit Now app to your smartphone or tablet? You'll find today's recipes plus a whole lot more. Information at your fingertips to help you live a healthy lifestyle. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Premier Gourmet is known for having the widest selection of professional-grade equipment, ingredients, tools, coffee, everything you need for your gourmet home kitchen. What you may not know is they have every single week special deals built just for you on their website. Just go to premiergourmet.com to find out what special deal has been put together for you today.
It's a very comfortable setting here. It's not the typical wine store. We want people to feel comfortable, at ease, not intimidated. It's an enjoyable setting, very friendly staff, very down to earth. We're family. We want you to feel that when you come into Premier.
I do have quite a few customers who come in specifically looking for me because over the past 15 years that I've been here, I've gained their trust with helping them find what they're looking for.
The Premier Group, Amherst, Williamsville, Orchard Park.
Are you tired of dieting and joining health clubs and still frustrated with your fitness? I've been helping people the past 24 years do the right exercises, eat the right foods, and get better results.
I know that I will maintain this. Like, I know this is it. I will not be fat again. I will be fit for life.
Everybody wishes the $10 a month and no long-term commitment spiel worked. It really doesn't. This is an investment in yourself and your future.
You can improve and make progress. If you're ready to get in amazing shape with lasting results, make a commitment to yourself and call me today.
Do you want to lose weight and eat the right foods but are struggling to find time to shop and prepare? I've been helping people for years with their food preparation and healthy goals with my private chef service. Contact me today. Do this for yourself.
Welcome back to Live It Fit Now, the makeover. This is a chance that we could showcase somebody getting in better shape so that you could follow along and improve at home.
Doctor, spinal surgeon, wanted to practice what he preaches. Hey, he patches people up for a living. He wanted to really engage in productive exercise so that he could help his clients prevent some of those injuries. What an awesome guy, you know?
It's a great story. At the same time, you could improve your body. You can make your body stronger, less likely to be injured, lower your risk of all of those things, especially of the spine. So much you could do on your own. We like to showcase a lot of that during the show, but right now we're going to show you Dr. Anthony Leone going through it as well, improving his body to lower the risk. Take a look. Dr. Leone, tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm a board-certified orthopedic surgeon. I came here to Buffalo in 1998, and I've been here now for approximately 16 years in private practice doing spine surgery and orthopedic spine surgery.
Talk to me a little bit about yourself. What kind of fitness do you like to maintain, and what do you work on for yourself?
I've always been into bodybuilding. I started lifting weights when I was in med school back in the early 90s and started getting into it more intensely after I tore my Achilles tendon. I was forced to go on a diet because for 2 months I wasn't allowed to put any weight on it. And I realized just how easy it was if you maintained a proper diet to drop body fat significantly and have more definition.
And in the process of doing this makeover with you and working on your fitness, we put you on a schedule. How has being on an appointment-based schedule helped your schedule get your workouts in?
I do better by coming in the morning, as I've done. I think that when I get the workout in the morning, usually it's 7 a.m., at least for me. The office hasn't gotten crazy, and I'm capable of going ahead, getting my workout done. And it's actually a good feeling because in the afternoon, if things get hectic, at least I know that my workout is done. And it does make you have more energy.
I know you see a lot of patients that need spinal surgery. How can being strong, working the body, prevent against possible injuries even before they happen?
Well, actually, that's a huge thing. That's one of the reasons I feel that it's important, at least for me, to try to look reasonably good and maintain a decent physique and body habitus. It's very difficult to convince your patients that they should stay in good shape to protect their back if you're not in good shape. I don't think people realize how much of an effect it can have on you when you're not conditioned properly. It makes you more susceptible to injuries, and if you do get injured, it makes it much more difficult to recover from the injury.
Before we started this process, I think you were telling me that you like soda pop a lot. How have you curbed that, and how have you gotten around that?
Being Italian, I'm cursed with the desire for sweets and in particular carbohydrate-ridden foods. So that was probably the most difficult. And some people liken carbohydrate withdrawal to withdrawal from drugs, and to a certain degree that's probably true because the high that you get from sugar it is very good. However, while it might feel good, what it does to your insulin levels and to your body overall is actually very bad. So the first week or so was a little unpleasant, perhaps, certainly not undoable, to get that craving out of your system. But once that was gone, it was actually very simple.
Here are his results. Dropped 38 pounds on the scale, 42 pounds of fat, gained 5 pounds of muscle, strength improved 32%, and decreased his triglycerides and cholesterol. What would you tell somebody right now who's struggling, who's looking to get started? What tip would you give them?
I think like anything else, whether it's something like this or making other changes in your life, a change in lifestyle, you have to find something that motivates you. If you're not going to lose weight or get into better shape for yourself, for your own personal self-esteem and image, you have to start thinking about your health. I just recently turned the big 50, and now when I get these lab results, when I go to the doctors, these numbers are a little more meaningful as you get older. So I think that you have to try to look at the big picture in the long term and think about the benefits that it's going to have.
Now, yes, he has a lot of muscle on his body, but the key thing is he has less fat on his body, so he's less apt to be risk of injury, especially of the spine. For you at home, build the muscle as well.
Yeah, he really did a great job during the entire process, everything from nutrition to his exercise. Let's head over into the pantry right now, where I would like to share with you the one thing that you absolutely must put in your healthy pantry at home. One of my new favorite items that you'll find in my pantry is macadamia nut oil. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful high heat stable cooking oil that's delicious. And also,
come on, give it to me.
You're gonna make me say it, aren't you? You're gonna make me say it? All right, fine. Dr. Derek turned me onto this. Yes, you turned me onto this oil. Never heard of it before. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Talk about the health benefits. There's a ton of them.
Macadamia nut oil is called the new olive oil. And the reason why, it's not because it's really new, but it's being introduced commercially all over the place now. And olive oil is extremely healthy for you. A lot of good unsaturated fats in there, omega fats, good for blood pressure, good for lowering triglycerides, good for a lot of good things. Macadamia nut oil has that even more so. The profile is even better than that of olive oil. And being Italian, of course, that pains me to say because I love olive oil.
The one cool thing, though, that's very, very different than olive oil, this is high heat stable. Olive oil is not a good working oil for high heat applications, where macadamia nut oil is perfect. Over 500 degree flash point on this will not change the flavor, which is amazing. Butter. If you can imagine it, butter, an oil that's good for you that tastes like butter.
Tastes like butter. Now, to put it in perspective, olive oil is what, about 350 degrees Fahrenheit?
Yeah, right around there.
Somewhere in there. Macadamia nut oil, well over 500 degrees. I even brush it on the grill. And I like the fact that you said tastes like butter, because it really does. If you have thoughts, if you have dreams of cooking eggs again in butter the way Mom used to do years ago, but you think that's not the healthier way, so you've been using olive oil, I love olive oil once again, but it's got a very flat taste to it. Macadamia nut oil is like cooking in butter, but super healthy for
Not
you.
just eggs. Think asparagus. Think for a steak. Think for a piece of fish that you want to do a searing application in a black pan or on the grill. Any high heat application that you want the creamy richness of butter, this is absolutely your go-to. It's one of my personal favorites in my pantry.
Don't go away. We'll be right back.
If you're looking for a great way to alleviate the aches and pains of sore tight muscles, use a foam roller. Simply roll a muscle over the foam roller, and within seconds, tight sore muscles are elongated and stretched, alleviating pain and increasing flexibility. It works by softening the fascia, which is the netting that holds the muscles in. Oftentimes, this netting can become tight, causing muscle aches and pains. It can also lead to loss of flexibility and poor circulation. Go to liveitfitnow.com right now, where our team of producers is searching for the best deals on foam rollers.
The most exciting advancement in my career has been laser cataract surgery. It makes cataract surgery less challenging, more precise, safer for the patient, improves our outcomes, all while making it fascinating to watch and perform.
I could see so much more brilliantly. That was the most wonderful feeling. It's like when you're little and you get glasses for the first time. All of a sudden you can see so well.
Change the way you see with state-of-the-art laser cataract surgery at Atwal Eye Care.
Do you want to lose weight and eat the right foods, but are struggling to find time to shop and prepare?
It is not just a diet for me, it's become a lifestyle change.
My eating habits needed to be changed, and Chef showed me the path.
He learned about my style and what I loved, and he prepared foods that were perfect for me, perfect fit for me.
Food is delivered fresh to you weekly and oftentimes for less than what you would pay just for the cost of groceries. For convenience and your goals, let me help you.
It's our job here at Premier to help you find whatever it is that you're looking for. Being a big store means more selection, more varieties, and new things to experience.
Our store is beautifully organized and mapped out, so if somebody's just like, hey, point me in the right direction, we'll gladly point you. If somebody says, hey, can you take me there? It's, yes, I'll take you.
There's always something new to experience and try. I enjoy when a customer comes back and lets me know that what I've helped them select really worked for their occasion.
The Premier Group, Amherst, Williamsville, Orchard Park.
Hi, you're here today in my gym where we always help people get in better shape, but today I'm here with Allie, and we're going to show you some exercises that you can do even in the comfort of your own home to lose weight, drop body fat, and get in better shape today. Now we're going to use a foam roller to do a couple things. Loosen up your muscle tissue and get a workout at the same time. If you don't have a foam roller, you ought to get one. This is one of those have-to-have things. We're going to start off by working the upper back. Take a high-density foam roller, place it underneath your shoulder blades near your upper back, and all you're going to do here is roll your body back and forth on the foam roller. In doing so, we're trying to get your muscle tissue to relax a little bit, which will feel naturally good, almost like a massage. But in doing this rolling position, you are activating the abs and the low back too, so you are getting a workout simultaneously. Roll yourself back and forth and get comfortable to the roller. Now we're going to take the foam roller and move it down a little bit lower in the back. So we're going to work the mid-back, which is done the same way as the upper back. Once again, the purpose here is to relax the muscle tissue, trying to get the fascia and the muscle to relax to get the cramping out of the back. But at the same time, we are getting a little bit of an ab and back workout. You're going to work your muscle tissue and burn more calories. Roll it back and forth up and down the mid part of the back. And I think for a lot of people too, they hold a lot of tension in their mid back, especially if they sit for long periods of time. Be careful with your balance, and the longer you do this, the more comfortable you will become at doing this exercise. Lastly, we're going to use the foam roller to roll out the lower back. The lower back can certainly be a tender spot for a lot of people. In doing this, it might be the most uncomfortable of any of the positions of the foam roller initially. But as you do it more, your upper back and lower back will also be very relaxed, and you're going to feel much more pain relief. Use the foam roller at the lower part of the back. If you feel a little bit of a pressure, you can lift your shoulder blades and your head up a little. And this last one you will feel the most in your abs too. It is probably the biggest exercise for the foam rollers for the abs and lower back. Try doing this for about a minute or two. Take a break, come back to doing it a little bit more. And not only will you feel better and move better, but you will get a workout all at the same time. If you would like some of this equipment to use at home, we have a team of producers looking out for you. Go to liveitfitnow.com where they're going to find the best prices on the best gear. Okay, the foam roller. Binks, did you really think that was an exercise?
Yeah, I did. I have one. I have one at home. I use it for stretching out my back, getting the kinks out. I absolutely love it. Don't use it so much for exercise, but really awesome piece of equipment, inexpensive to have at home.
I didn't think you had any kinks in your back. I thought you were pretty kink-free. It's something that you should have. Now, Chef Binks has to be watched all the time with his exercise because, quite frankly, if he doesn't have the accountability, he's not going to do it, and he's not going to do it productively. But if you are doing the right kind of exercise and want something, I do recommend getting a foam roller. Feels great. It loosens up the fascia or the netting that's around the muscle. It stretches it out a little bit. So if you are tight or have kinks like Chef Binks, it can make it feel better. almost immediately. So I do recommend that you pick one of those up and keep it in your workout room.
During our micro consultation today, Colleen, the traditional wisdom thing, I want to talk some more about this. It's such a problem where we bring outdated information with us into our new life. We want new results. We want new patterns. We want new successes, but we're using old information. You know, it just doesn't get it done. We have to evolve. We evolve with our phones. We evolve with technology. We have to evolve our thinking in the way we're going after and trying to tackle new problems as they present in life. Fitness is no different. New information is key. He's my guy. I mean, I have a guru sitting right next to me that I can ask any question to, but that information is so important to have the new, latest, most awesome information to get great results.
And that's what the whole community is about. When you look at research, it's always about improving and getting better. If you think about it, and Chef Binks has a great point, if you look at technology, you'd probably not use a computer from 40 years ago. It's not going to work that well. In fact, you might not even drive a car from 40 years ago.
I don't think it would fit in this building, actually.
It probably wouldn't, but a lot of people do that with food, with nutrition, with their exercise. It's changed. It's improved. I'm not saying that all old things are bad. It's not the case. We built upon the past. We made it better. We've progressed. We've moved beyond it to make sure that you're getting better results. Same thing with Colleen. We needed to move her beyond just going for a walk, beyond just counting calories, beyond taking the stairs instead of the elevator, to getting productive exercise in which she's accountable. By doing that, she dropped 40 pounds.
Yeah, no, really, just amazing results by getting the new information and working with the right tools. Speaking about working with the right tools, our makeover today, really a great job. Some great gains in a very, very short period of time. When you have the right information, the right food, the right exercise, the right accountability, the equation just meshes. Everything happens so quickly and so beautifully, and it can happen that way for you at home.
And we were talking about dinner today, and who doesn't like a nice, delicious dinner? I certainly do. I want to eat more delicious foods. Chef Binks, you prepared a great dinner today.
Oh, you know, it's that meal when you get home. Have the right meal. Finish off your day the right way. There's no right time of the day to take a pass or just do a little cheat. Save that for your one day a week and focus on that. Have a great meal every night.
So you've deserved a good dinner is what you're saying.
I want a good dinner now.
I want one too. In fact, give me one because I'm going to eat it. And hopefully you're going to have a great dinner as well and enjoy Live It Fit Now. We look forward to seeing you next week on Live It Fit Now.
Losing weight and dropping body fat can be a daunting task. It's not only what Dr. Derek and myself do on this show, but it's what we do in our day-to-day life. Just like on this show, we like to help people manage their exercise and their nutrition. And really that's it. It's a two-part process. It's all about what you eat and how you exercise.
At Alessi Fit, what we actually do is we help people with their exercise routine. We assign personal trainers to you so that you're not doing more exercise, you're doing more of the right kind of exercise to get in great shape. Regarding food, yes, we're going to tell you exactly what to eat, but you might need help making it taste delicious, or you just might not have the time to do it. That's where Chef Binks comes into play.
It's my passion to prepare delicious food to help jumpstart and accelerate your healthy lifestyle goals delivered right to your home. For me, it starts off with a personal consultation one-on-one in your home to assess where you've been, what you've tried before, what's worked, what hasn't worked, and what we need to do to zero it in for your personal schedule. I then prepare a plan based on your nutritional needs. What are your goals? How much time do you have? How much cooking can you do yourself, if any at all? And what do we need to deliver weekly right to your refrigerator to guarantee you get the results you're looking for? So either give me a call or go to chefbinks.com to begin the process with your personal consultation so we can discuss what's best for you.